You go ahead and start the podcast. I'll just,
You having a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Wow, we've just got back from a session for a video that will be coming out next week, and yeah, it was very interesting.
Good session, mate.
Yeah, I had a really good fun today. So
Oh, that first sip after a long day's fishing.
yeah, nice. Sean's on the tea. I'm on the water. The weather's turned, mate, in the last week. Feels like
It's
winter's
gone from
coming.
15 above degrees to now we're on 10s.
Yeah.
Which is nothing compared to
Yeah.
proper winter is coming.
Yeah, well, we were in Penzance last week, and we were on the boat, and it was warm, wasn't it?
It was very warm.
We were shooting for another channel, the On the Hook channel, and we were doing like a multi-species on a boat. And I mean, you probably saw on our Insta stories, but man,
Intense day, innit?
all of a sudden, I just saw these huge crashes. We're like, what?
The
What is
skipper knew what it was straight away.
Yeah. And we saw these 500-pound tuna smashing garfish.
Bigger.
The garfish looked like they weren't in the water because there was that many of them and they were just jumping out, weren't they?
To look across the water, it just looked like garfish just on top, like a foot above the water.
And then I got a shot of a tuna opening its mouth and smashing fish. It was insane.
What are tuna doing smashing bait along our shores?
What are they doing in the UK? But the skipper reckons that next year they might open the fishery up for like catch and release tuna. I think like tuna have been caught in the UK, but it's when people are shark fishing and it's like a bit of a bycatch. But he was telling me that he hooked into one and it was on for 5.5 hours and it took him like 10 miles up to Land's End.
It towed them.
Yeah.
Oh, 5.5 hours. That's a boat. That's everybody on the boat, surely.
Mate, we were catching taupe, yeah. And the
Yeah.
taupe, you caught, he reckoned a 20-pounder. I thought it was a bit more, I did, to be fair. I thought it was like maybe a 30 or a... Mate, I'll give you 25.
All right.
And, bro, those taupe, man.
That was effort.
Imagine that times 100.
Can we address a situation first?
Go on.
Right, because those taupe wouldn't have been so bad if we had the fishing rod in the correct hand.
Oh.
So, okay, when we're lure fishing, right, cast out, rod and reel. So rod, cast out, right hand, reel with your left hand. And then you don't swap hands, you just keep casting that way. Yeah.
Why do Americans swap hands, bro?
So the sea fishing palaver is all right hand wind. So it's rod in left hand and wind with your right. And when you've got a taupe on, all of a sudden...
So the first taupe you had was that big 25-pounder. So it's like, there you go. Get used to this.
And getting used to it quickly.
And it's like the reel had like a ratchet on it. You have to do the drag up. Then you have to wind down, feel it. And then, oh, it was difficult. You have to like, in those situations, you have to quickly adapt.
Oh, yeah.
And you've just got to deal with it.
And I think we both each lost a taupe, having not been so quick enough, you know, like in that, what was it, like a ritual, weren't it? Like set the drag,
ratchet off.
Ratchet off. That's it. Yeah.
It was really good. But anyway, going back to the weather, that's how we got on that tangent. Predator fishing.
Now we're in autumn now, mate.
It's starting, mate. This is when it starts to get juicy.
Oh, yeah.
This is when we catch our best pike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Autumns.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really excited for some predator fishing.
I really think we're going to catch a big one. I think we're both going to hit that magical 20 this winter.
For us both to do it would be a really big ask.
Yeah.
But I'd love it.
No, I think it's going to happen for one of us.
I think I'd be really chuffed if one of us did it.
Yeah.
I really would. It'd feel like, if you caught a 20, I don't know, it'd feel like I caught 20.
I'd cry. No, I think it's going to happen, and I think we're ready for it. We're like planned and ready. Like yesterday, I spent about 3 or 4 hours like meticulously planning the whole of October to like what I'm doing, and even like weekends as well, like boom, edit this video, Sean's editing this video, then we're shooting this, and then we're flying here, and then we're editing that back on there, and then, you know, it's like jam-packed at the moment.
October's an exciting month for us. It's fully packed out, because, you know, we have had a bit of a lull in our content this last couple of months, few months, you know. But we've been working really hard, guys, behind the scenes, almost kind of taking a hit for the channel just to build a bit more foundation. Yeah.
So we've got some really exciting things that we're keeping the wraps under. We have been zippity zip to the max. Yeah. And when it happens, you're all going to go mental. But we got that. Then I was at that big fishing conference in Prague, and we were like speaking to this bait manager, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, this would be cool, and like, yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah. So we got a few good things on the back burners, man. Like
that and then some.
Yeah, I feel like that lull in our content was just us like laying down further foundations.
Yeah, I agree.
For like long-term, good, better content and better, like, you know, because it's difficult, you know, we're trying to navigate this world now of like, you know, how do you like make a living off fishing videos? It's like, it's difficult, you know what I mean?
Easy.
You have to like, and because not a lot of people are doing it, yeah, you've got people like Ginger Fisherman and Carl and John Locker, and you kind of start to run out of DB and Slippy Limpets and TA Fishing.
Yeah, of course.
But there's only like 10 channels in the UK that are like really making a living from it.
Yeah.
And we're small, bro.
Very
like,
small.
Compared. We got like 18k subs now, and
minor thing.
That's nothing compared to like, you know, what those guys are, you know. So
I guess in that respect, what you're saying is like we're punching above our weight slightly.
Well, we're just trying to like, how can we live?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I feel like in the last few months, even though we really apologise that there's been a lull of content, but it's all gonna come good.
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited. I think one thing we can tell them about is where we're going in 2 weeks. Where we're flying to. Can we tell them that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to Estonia. We're going to Estonia. Pike fishing. Now, who's heard of pike fishing in Estonia? Not me.
No. No.
So I've got a friend out there that I used to work at the Birmingham Hippodrome as a waiter in the restaurant. And
back in the day?
Back in the day when I was a jobbing actor, and this guy from Estonia come, and he's a bit moody at first. I was like, who's this guy? You know, because he's like, move this, can you move that? And people are like, why does he never say please or thank you? And he was like, if I was being rude, I wouldn't say, can you move it? You know what I mean? Like, love Trevor, innit?
Yeah, legend.
Trevor.
Was it my 21st birthday we had in town, me, you, Trevor?
Yeah.
And we spent the day at Trevor's place, went out, and that was brilliant.
Yeah, went go-karting and that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Ming Moon and...
It was... Trevor, like, through life, I feel like you meet people, and they're so rare. They're so rare, where you, like, become kind of like best friends with them.
Yeah.
And there's, like, a handful of them. Like, recently, there was a guy who lives in the northeast of North Norway in the Arctic Circle. Odd. Great guy. Come and stayed with me. He guided me in Norway. I guided him pike fishing on the canals, fly fishing. And there's just these certain people that you just click with.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
don't come around often.
Nah, they really don't. They really don't. And you know, that's another thing as well, like with this fishing world. I feel like we're starting to pick up people that we're like, yeah, he's sound, he is. He's proper sound. Like, great guy Lackland that was guiding us in kayak.
Great example. Like we've spoke about it. We'd have Lapland for a trip in Europe somewhere.
Yeah. Like we've been talking about, you know, we've been fishing with Damon a lot, who works for On the Hook as well, works for Grays and stuff, and we've become pally with him, and he's up for a Norway trip. Lackland's up for a Norway trip. This person. Let's go. You know, so we're like, you know, and we're working with other people that are in it as well, like in the fishing game, and we're like creating a little bit of a community, aren't we? Like, you know, and helping each other out as well, which I think is really good. You know, we've got, you know, we're like filming with quite a few other people as well, aren't we? Like, you know, and
We've got some collabs coming, guys.
yeah. We've got like one next week going up north, aren't we?
Yeah.
And like,
Really excited for that one.
yeah. So Estonia.
It's all coming, and Estonia.
I'm thinking, well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because we went on a trip before. We flew to Philadelphia. The OGs will know the Philadelphia vids. But those videos, bro, they were about 3 minutes long each. We did not have a clue what we were doing.
No. Filming wise, fishing wise.
Anything.
Travelling wise.
Else. Yeah.
We spent the week in Philadelphia, for God's sake.
Yeah. And I don't know what you guys think, but I'm thinking like a big, juicy 50-minute, 40-minute video of us at the airport, getting on the plane, going there. I mean, we might blank, so we might only have a 10-minute video, but do you know what I mean? If we can get it, and like, we're sharing a house, with about 12 other Estonian pike fishermen.
Okay.
So they're all going to be nagamist over here. And it's going to be really interesting and hilarious, I reckon. They all watch the channel, so they know, like, you know, your breaths. And I think it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's going to be amazing, man. I think we're going to catch some monsters over there. Like, these guys obviously know what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to go, like, and explore their areas.
So we're fishing on one of the Estonian islands, an island off Estonia, and there's a big lake in the middle of it.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're going into the capital, which is Tallinn, and we're staying there in an Airbnb, and then we're travelling 4 or 5 hours by car to this island, and we're going to stay in another Airbnb there, huge Airbnb with all the mandem, and fish for 2 days. We got 2 days on boats and on the lake.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
There's going to be some beers sank.
Yeah.
In that house.
Yes.
So okay. So in terms of the content, like, what do you guys want to see? Do you want to see it all, start to finish? Like, is that what kind of you're saying? Like, or do you want to see like just the main bits of us fishing and stuff like that?
Well, you know, I think it would be really good, and for like us to like challenge ourselves in making like the longest fishing video that we've ever made.
To me, this is like a feature video, like a feature film.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah,
it's so big, start to finish. You know, like, think of what the edit. We've been and filmed a video today.
Yeah.
And we spent what 9 hours out on the bank.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And you know, through the day we're planning that all out, the video in our heads. Whereas Estonia, 5 days, whatever.
It's just going to have to be that for
mammoth task.
You need to just like, I guess, just go into the mode and be like, the GoPro is my friend.
Yeah.
I'm brushing my teeth. I'm having a
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got another trip as well, but going to keep that a secret. But I got it sound with the guy who lives there. So it's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's like almost confirmed.
yeah. I'm speaking with the guy tomorrow, and then I'll book it.
Ooh.
And with that trip, there is a very high possibility that we will catch a 30.
Pike.
Yeah.
I know who you're on about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mum's
Okay.
the word.
All right.
So, yeah. And other than that, we're just like, I think we're just like on it now.
We're grinding hard.
And we're like, you know, like as I said, the calendar, like every day is like
Yeah.
sorted of what's happening, what we're doing, where we're going, what we're editing, because our goal is weekly content.
Yeah.
That's the goal. It's always been the goal.
Yeah.
But now I feel like we're closer to it as a reality than it ever has been.
Yeah.
Because when you look at other like YouTubers, you know, some of them are growing so fast because of that consistency, and the content's good.
Yeah.
But like, let's say if you look at Ginger Fisherman's channel, he's just hit 100k like last week or something, and he's on like 105k now, and he's like, you know, like every 5 days, he's just like relentless, man.
Yeah.
And you know, they're good videos, and he's, I can't believe how much he catches, man. I'm like, how are you catching this many fish?
You know, credit where credit's due, innit?
Credit where credit is due. So, yeah, I'm just excited now. I'm excited.
Yeah. It's, you know, this winter, like we was talking about it earlier, like this winter's going to be really big for Snagborough. It's going to be big for us, mate. And there's going to be some epic content coming. And I'm really excited for it, mate.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got something for you.
Go on, what you got for me, kid?
Because we talked about this earlier, right? We want to do, like we did a few years ago before the pandemic, another meet-up. But obviously there's going to be loads of you that want to come. We're going to have to limit the spaces.
Yeah.
We're going to really try and... What do you guys think? We're thinking of we need to go and hire like a whole lake.
I mean, yeah.
Last time, we went on one of our stomping grounds on the canal.
Yeah.
The canal was poor that day.
We caught 2 pike and there was about 40 people there.
And it's can't have that again.
Nah, we caught.
You've got to get a decent
It's got
lake.
to be a lake. And the thing is, like, on a lake, how many people are they going to let pike fish on it? They're only going to let about 30 people, 40 people, aren't they?
Yeah.
You can't have like 100 people pike fishing on a lake, can you? I guess if it's a huge lake, but how much is that going to cost? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We're going to have to sell tickets. We're going to have to take serious, like, you know, none of this. Do you think you're going to come? It's going to be buying tickets so that we can secure places and secure a venue.
And I'm sure, like, Abu or Berkley will want to, like, get involved with it. I haven't mentioned it yet, but here we go. I'm sure they'll, like, maybe provide a couple of rods that, like, someone biggest fish of the day can get. Some, you know, some
Braid.
Some Braid. And, like, some lures. Definitely. They did it, like, for the last one for us. So I think we could get a sponsor for it.
I agree.
And I think it would be incredible, to be honest. I think, and you know, and maybe this time we can have like a few more games, or, you know, if someone snags, they've got, you know what I mean? They can only use like one of our little lures, you know, like, or do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like put in the comments what you think would be like some cool rules, or how we should try and run the event, or because obviously I don't know how much a lake costs. It's gonna be like most like 500 quid. I've no idea. Like,
I've not got a clue.
I guess you've got to look at how many day tickets could it have on it, and then max out that.
Yeah. So
you know, maybe we would have to like, I don't know, like people pay like $3.99 or something. Is that too much?
No, I don't think so.
$3.99, and I guess with like the chance to enter and win. Oh, and do you know what? We should do a raffle of like some like lures and stuff. That's nice, kind of.
You mean, is that separate to this?
Now, like when we give the prizes at the end, we could also do a little raffle where everyone gets a number with their day ticket, or something like that. I don't know. You tell us what you think.
Everyone gets a medal for taking part.
Everybody gets a medal. All the blankers, yeah.
A blanking medal.
A blanking rosette.
Yes.
I'm a blanker.
Yes. Outstanding.
I used to do horse riding, yeah. And I used to do shows. And I wasn't good at it. I was crap at it.
Tom on a horse.
And my tackle was crap. They call that tackle, is that? No, they call it tack. Sorry. And I used to enter, yeah. And the big bare rich people entering with like the finest ponies. Yeah, and I'd have some scraggy mountain and moorland like off the hills of Tipton. You know what I mean? You know them horses you see tethered in Tipton. You'd be like, come on, Tam, get one of those. My Uncle Paddy, it'll be fine. We'll borrow it for a day, Tam.
You don't need a saddle now, come on.
My Uncle Paddy, man, he used to have loads of horses. He was a gypsy. And he'd be like, Tam, do you want to earn a bit of grade? Which is money. I'd be like, what is it? Because you always have to ask that with Paddy. They'd be like, come and break some horses in for me.
Break them in?
Yeah. So, like, get on a wild horse and tame it. Bro, I seen him do it, yeah. And the horse reared and bucked and clocked him in the face on the way down. And then Paddy just got up and beat the horse to death. No, he didn't. He did.
Definitely did.
Paddy, right, my uncle, he used to have a walking stick with a horse's head on it. He would walk. And then he'd pull it out and it's a blade. I'm incriminating him here.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, rosettes, yeah. I'm a blanker rosette. So in the horse shows, this is actually hilarious that this used to happen, right? They used to place 1 to 12, yeah?
Yeah.
And then everyone after that got a rosette, but on the rosette, it said special.
Is that like a thing for all shows? Or just the ones you went to?
So I had a box full of specials.
Oh, standard.
Yeah,
Some worthless ass rosette.
I won one. I won one class. That's what they call them. A hunter class. But there was only 2 people that entered. But I still won it. So I got like a proper sick red rosette like this big. That was on me like that. And I wore it. Not to school because I'll get banged. But...
I actually went to one of them horse shows with you.
Did you?
When you were not riding.
Ah.
Do you remember me, you and your mum, and me and you judged the clear round?
Oh,
do you remember?
Yeah, we got paid to do it. John the Farmer.
I never got paid.
King's Eve. We did. I think he paid us like 30 quid or something.
Really?
And we were going around and putting the jumps back on, weren't
That's
we?
it, yeah. And telling them, like, they would turn up on their horse. And we'd just...
What were they doing?
And then we'd be like, so the route is over this jump. And then you know,
we'd walk the course with the riders, wouldn't we?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then if they knocked the jump off, you'd be like, sorry, no,
Sean
no rosette.
Sean was like that. Looking around at all the females in their jogpers. Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah. So get in touch, right? Let us know what you want to do about the Estonia. If you want a big, long, 40-minute BBC drama, yeah, let us know. And let us know about
how we're going to set up this meet and what you think where we should go, how we should run the day, what kind of prizes do you want, how much do you want to pay? 20 quid. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really important for us because it's really easy. Like when our heads are just so into like content. Like we reply to all comments. DMs on Instagram. Like it's hard to even keep up with it. You know, because it's like a video drops and then you're getting bare messages and like sometimes it's like 10 o'clock at night and you're like, I actually need to stop now because like when will I ever stop?
Yeah.
So I do apologise to people like I haven't replied to on Instagram because I know what it's like when you're really into something, you reply and you don't get a comment. But it's literally some people just get lost in a wave of, you know, and we're working so hard on creating the content. Like that's like a full-time job in itself. Yeah. Isn't it? You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it's
I do
really
apologise, and we try to reply to everyone.
And we do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a good amount. But there are people who slip through the net. A lot of people.
Yeah.
The best place to actually get a response from us is comment on our YouTube videos, because we reply to every single comment, except the comments that get hidden from us. So if you're using naughty words, YouTube might hide the comment.
I saw one the other day, right? I won't say the swear words, but it was hidden, and it was the trout video, and it was about Sean, and he was like, mate, you fish in a pool. Why are you wearing waders, you twat? So aggressive. It cracked me up, that one did. And he's been serious. He wasn't like joking.
No, he wasn't.
But the thing was that was like 30 minutes into the video. So he's just watching the video, just waiting.
Why is he wearing them waders?
Yeah, get back to us with that, guys. Meet Estonia. And hold on tight for the things that we've got coming.
Oh,
you hold
on tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're at just in time, snagbro.com.
Go and check out this. I think in the next video, I'm going to do a promo code for this hat.
You're joking.
I am going to do it.
The video we've shot today?
The video we've shot
And we've
today.
already said what the promo code is?
Yes, we have.
You think you're going to do that?
Yeah.
You're speaking in the shadow realm there.
I am. I'm in the shadow realm.
Yeah.
Let me just come back one sec. I'm back.
Past, present, future, all at once, that was.
Yeah, I'm really like losing myself here.
Right then, I think that's the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
We're losing light.
Who's shouting out there?
Must be dawn.
Yeah. Is everyone coming back from the pub?
Yeah. Okay then. Peace out.
Yeah.
Peace up. A-Town. Down.
Go check out snagbro.com.